We're back. Consider this Freaky Friday Part 2. I'm Ron Fitzgerald, Master of the Dark Realm. You probably already knew that. You were probably watching this a minute ago. Ed apologizes. I think too much of his saliva from licking.
Lost everybody.
We've lost everybody because they've got to get in here. Yeah. We'll wait for everyone to show up.
Well, I could do that. When I run the,
Run a trailer or something.
I'll run the countdown.
Yeah. There you go. And we're back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our intermission. It's their first live stream with an intermission. Welcome to Freaky Friday, Part 2. Yes, Ed the Deadhead's very sorry. He licked everything to the point to where it stopped. I think it squealed and it said his name and then it stopped. I don't know. It was something like that. Yes, Ed says you're welcome. All right, go lay down again. All right, thank you.
I'm gonna go take a nap after that.
Ed, he's been licking the whole time trying to get the equipment running for you again. Here's the problem. The thing was, and I imagine it looked very nice because it looks nice when we were shooting. We were streaming through my iPhone, and then suddenly it got very cold in here. The lights kind of dimmed. The ghost of Steve Jobs shows up right here in the realm, down here in the Batcave, and says, hey, what are you doing with my phone? You're live streaming. That's cool. And then he touches it, and because he's a ghost, it sucks all of the juice right out of the phone. And then Steve goes, oh yeah, sorry. And then he's gone. Just gone. He just vanished. So a little paranormal activity down here in the realm tonight with the ghost of Steve Jobs, which, you know, it's nice to see him. But, you know, he can piss off because he ate all the power in my iPhone. So, or something did. Probably the app we were running through. So thanks, Filmic Pro. But we're back now. So can you guys hear me? Does everything look good? Does everything sound good? And thank you for coming back. Because we had to launch it again because the platform was also giving us problems. We couldn't just, it wouldn't re-engage with the other camera.
Yeah,
we had to do a hard restart.
But at least House Money Dawn says it was the perfect interlude for wine and whiskey.
It is. It was a great intermission. I wish I had this thing. We're going to load this in for later. That let's go down to the lobby and get ourselves a treat thing. That I'm putting that crap. That we're going to load in here, so we've got that for later. And then we'll just play that and when everything crashes and burns. But at least you got a little bit of a show there. You got the video for Dark and Sticky Sweet, which Miss Melly Monster made for HMOD and me. And that is the song. You will get that if you sign up. I mentioned this earlier, but if you sign up on the Fitzgerald Realm VIP Inner Magic Circle list, you know, it's kind of a group, and you get discounts on merch and you get fun stuff, and you'll know when things are happening. You'll get exclusive invites to things. You can. What am I thinking? You can join that if you're on the Evil Book of Face. Hit the blue sign up tab on my page, and if you're on YouTube, then of course again it'll be down in the description after the fact. Or if you look on any of the videos, there's a link in any of my videos on the YouTube channel where you can go sign up for that if you'd like to get in there and get on there. And when you do sign up for that, you get your own free MP3 download of Dark and Sticky Sweet by Housemaid of Dawn. It's the Realm Lord remix, which means I sent him audio from the movie, and HMOD lovingly, you know, mixed that in there kind of like an industrial mix, so you've got audio from the actual movie in that version of Dark and Sticky Sweet. And that can be yours, all yours, for your collection. Jam it in your phone, your iPod, whatever. Make sure the ghost of Steve Jobs does not come and steal it from you, though. And you can have that in your collection, in your music collection, and have tasty HMOD, Housemaid of Dawn, and some Dark Realm fun in your own device. So that's how you get that. And that's the only way you can get that, because on the Dark Realm soundtrack, Realm by Housemaid of Dawn, which you can get on, and you can put up the cover. Put up the cover to Realm. We're looking for it, but that's going to come up in a minute, because they were nice enough to put me on the cover of that thing, because it's the score and the soundtrack. There you go, and you're seeing it now. And that's you can get that on any music platform, you know, Amazon and Spotify, other. Elm by Housemaid of Dawn. So you can get the whole soundtrack. But the one that I'm offering you of Dark and Sticky Sweet, that version is the one with kind of the industrial remix that has the Realm Lord remix, has the audio from the movie in, which is very fun. Make it your ringtone on your phone. It'll be great. Yes, I did that for a while. I did that. Yeah.
You wouldn't want Housemaid of Dawn music, so.
Yes, lots, and they just released a new one called Bound. They have a new song out right now called Bound, and you can go see that. Maybe we'll play that again at some point later in the show too, because I believe the video for that is still parked in there.
Did the audio go down? I think Housemaid of Dawn said we just lost audio.
Did we just lose audio?
No, you're back. Oh, it might be that you're banging against.
Oh, I think I might be getting up into my amulet. Am I good?
How's that sound now?
Am I back?
Says thank you, Spooky. Apparently they're hearing you, so that means.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Give me an amen. Can you hear me now? Put your hands on the internet and be healed. Are we good out there?
Yeah, I'm getting.
It's coming through on.
Yeah, he says it sounds good now.
Okay, good. Thank you. It must have been me.
Yeah, it was tapping against that.
Moving around. Yeah. Thank you. But thank you for letting me know. How does everything look and sound good now?
Everything, yes. Sounds good. Everything
Perfect. All right. Any questions at this point? Hello? Question.
Bill Baldwin
Yeah, Bill?
is saying, Housemaid of Dawn was asking where the handheld mic went. I think that's what they meant.
Oh, the other mic, the handheld? We swapped out. I have got this lovely lavalier mic right here. So we did a complete swap out on the tech because the camera phone crashed because the app ate more power than we thought it did, because it didn't last time because different arrangement. Anyway, technical wrangling and, a slight, shit moment here on the internet with you guys. So, thank you for all of you for coming back as we had to relaunch the whole live stream. I don't know if I can stitch this together later. You might see some monstrosity, some Frankenstein version of this that we stitch together and then edit it and put it up on the YouTube channel for you to watch later if you want to. It might not go up there at all at some point because I might just park it somewhere and leave it be because it's been a little wrangly tonight. But it is good. And you got to see some other fun stuff. You got to see some Lady India. You got to see also in the Temple Illusion, because we ran some of that. That's from the movie, as is Lady India. Those are a couple clips of the illusions that are in Dark Realm in the movie. And if you want to see the movie, of course, it's on Amazon Prime Video. And you can go check it out there. It's in the US and the UK, and it's in other territories as well. But primarily US and UK, you can go check out Dark Realm right there and see all of the fun, because it's my illusion show, but it's also got a horror film narrative in it. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go check that out. And if you'd like the DVD, on my website, fitzgeraldrealm.com. So let's get back to some questions and some other fun. And
well, Housemaid of Dawn wanted to know where you stuck the microphone.
What? Who?
Housemaid of Dawn says, you meant where did you stick that microphone?
Oh, it's Ed the Deadhead has playing with it right now. He likes licking things, so I gave him the mic, but we had to unplug it then because it was starting to spark.
And then, let's see. Penelope says, what are you doing to get ready for Halloween?
Well, actively working on bookings where I'll actually be out live. We will be doing an actual, not just halfway to Halloween, but there will be a live stream show as well for Halloween. We're already planning, and that live stream Halloween show, it'll be kind of like the one we did last year, where it's mainly performance and some other fun things. There might be some special guests on there as well, and it'll be very fun. But that one will be on there because not everybody can make it out, even though I'll be live at some events and conventions this fall. That will be something that no matter where you're at, you can watch the show. and we can all gather together and interact. And there'll be interactive magic with you guys out in the audience again, like I've done before with you. And there will be hopefully there'll be some bigger surprises in there too, and performances. You know, eating razor blades and other ooky, spooky, dark, sticky fun. But we will be doing that too. So there will be more live stream and a live stream show for Halloween, as well as all the other bookings. Nothing else is confirmed yet, so I can't talk about what's going on yet in October because there are still things happening and forming. But we did confirm with the Dead Convention in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I will be performing and appearing there as a guest. And that's October 15, 16, 17. So it's like that second full weekend in October. Come out to wander out to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and come hang with us. And you'll be able to see the show live.
Penelope says that sounds great.
It would be great to have you there, Penelope. I don't know. Are you ready to wander out of Florida and come up north, maybe?
Ricky has a very important question.
Yes.
He goes, does that bird ever poop on your head?
Thankfully, the bird is behind me slightly because it's not like regular bird poop that comes out of that thing. It's like black and bloody. I think he needs to see, somebody about that, but it's, because, he's evil. But no, the bird, I try and stay clear of the bird. Any other questions?
Not so far.
Not so far. But yes, but Penny, yes, please come up. It would be great to see you in the flesh and have you at that show.
She says you might.
Awesome.
Shay says I might try to come up.
Awesome. I'd like to try and get down your way too. I'd like to go out far and wide. I mean, I've been from Hollywood to Hong Kong, but not in the past year I haven't. Well, only virtually, only online.
Yes.
Yes. So working on it, but there will be more stuff coming up as we go later in, as more people get vaccinated, and then I'm vaxxed and you're vaxxed, and then we can hang out again and not have to be in a plastic bubble or something. Although, latex, maybe latex suits, lots of latex, maybe that would work too.
That'd be a whole different show.
Yes, that's the show Miss Melly Monster wants to do. She wants the latex illusion show. Yeah, all cyber goth.
Everybody's just kind of sitting there.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out. That's good. Do you want to see something else? Well, I was going to let you pick which illusion we were going to run, but then when everything crashed and burned, we just kind of ran a couple, so you got to see a few things tonight.
Penelope says you should come to the south.
I'd love to. I haven't been down in a while.
Ricky says Belfry needs to bring you to the castle again.
Yes. Well, you know what I want to do, since you're out there, Mr. Ricky. We want to come out and live stream with you at the castle. What do you think of that? Let's get Belfry down there, and we'll do our own little reunion there at the castle, because you've got Castle Blood out in near Pennsylvania. It's near Pittsburgh, outside of Pittsburgh. Castle Blood. My awesome friends down there. It's one of the coolest haunts in the entire country. It is an experience. I mean, it's like a theatrical show. They're not just chasing you through with chainsaws. They're actually giving you a great show. And they're now in this cool, Gothic Victorian funeral home that has been retconned into Castle Blood. There ain't nothing cooler than that, kids. I performed out there before at a prior location, two prior locations of Castle Blood, and now they're in this new cool funeral parlor version of it. And you guys, I'm assuming you'll be running up and running this October, right, Ricky?
He says it sounds great.
Good.
The anniversary train wreck.
Perfect.
Shay asked if you have anything coming up, which I think you mentioned the show in October. You have anything else coming up?
Not quite yet. Schedules are wrangly, and it depends on what it is in terms of going back out. We haven't done a lot of it yet. We're thinking there could be some announcements of maybe some events as we get into July and August and things too. There might be some other things there. And there will be some fun. There's a Friday the 13th coming up in August, so I go down on the calendar and find them all. So prepare for some fun, weird that day.
Bill Baldwin asked, are you working on any new illusions?
Yes, I am actually, but I can't talk about it. But I am working on stuff. I'm always tinkering with something. I need you here to come and feed me Stelladoro breakfast treats while I. Yes, is it?
I have Stelladoro breakfast.
Yes, because you guys have seen Veve, the voodoo piece that I do in the show, which was made for me by Ricky at Castle Blood. They do great prop work he does out there, and he constructed Veve for me, and it does a fabulous job. In fact, he was very surprised that Veve has survived this long, because Veve has been all over from hell to creation. It performed in hell all the way to Hong Kong with Veve. So Veve has traveled, and she needs a little repair right now, which I am working on. Might need your loving touch. And but Ricky, aka Gravely at Castle Blood, built Veve for me. And then Bill, well, this was actually before Veve was Veve. It was more of just a color changing routine at that point. And because it was back before the war on terror, it was a while ago, and I had to get through the whole sequence, getting the fan that changes color and the plumes that change color all together. And if I made a mistake and screwed it up, I didn't get a Stelladoro breakfast treat. But when I got through the whole routine right, he would feed me a Stelladoro breakfast treat. He was training me like a dog, like an animal, basically, because that's the way Bill rolls. I need to just bring you guys on. Because we're all chatting and everything now. I want everybody to hear you guys interact. Are you in any state to come on? Should I send you a link? Do you want to come on? You can come on through your phone or a laptop or something. Do you guys want to come in and say hey to everyone?
Yeah.
If you do, I'll send you out a code and you can come on and we'll chat.
Ricky says that, yes, we have a June show.
Oh, excellent. June at Castle Blood, everybody. And you can find them
We'll be up here for October.
Good, and they'll be running for October. Good. And that's castleblood.com if you're looking for info on Castle Blood. castleblood.com.
Yeah, and it's Housemate Dunn says, are you Castle Blood? And Ricky said yes. Mm-hmm. She sounds good.
You guys will love Castle Blood. I mean, it's a great time. I floated before a picture. I played a character. I actually worked, besides doing the show out there, I actually worked in the haunt for him too, and did a weekend out there as a character in the haunt called Master Brimstone. And I'll put that picture up for you again later. We don't have it loaded into the studio, and I hesitate to do anything with the studio right now because it'll crash and burn again, or the ghost of Steve Jobs will come up and go, "Look, I told you so. What are you doing?"
Penelope says she really likes your razor blade performance.
Thank you.
It's badass.
It's one of my favorite things to do, actually, because it's magic and illusion, clearly, but it's also real razor blades, so it's got that dangerous sideshow element to it as well, and it's really fun. I mean, I've been in clubs where even great big giant biker dudes said they couldn't watch me do that because it bothered them so much, and that is awesome.
Well, apparently neither could TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Yeah. You've seen it. It's here on the platforms. You've seen me, eat razor blades online before. But I put me eating one razor blade with a glass of wine on TikTok, and they took it down. It got some community standards BS, and so I'm going to reload it, though. So don't tell anyone. But it's going to be back up there again soon. But I'm going to put if you're a snowflake, don't watch this, warning on it. But it'll be back up there. I do have a TikTok if you're interested. There's only a couple of pieces up there so far. And I'm going to be working on other stuff. No, I'm not going to be dancing. Don't ask. I'm not shaking my ass on TikTok for you.
Shake your moneymaker.
Shaking my moneymaker on TikTok. Not until I get the new thongs made. Then all bets are off. But until then, no.
Ricky says Facebook has tons of fun pictures.
Yes. Your Facebook, you mean, for the castle?
I'm assuming that's what.
I think that's what he means. Yeah, check out the Castle Blood page for Facebook. There's the Evil Book of Face. He's got a lot of great stuff up there. You'll be able to see all the different characters and everything, and the great look of the haunt.
Alex says, I still love the rose box.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We could roll that for you, too. We've got, we've got that parked in here. I was thrilled to finally get that one. It had been, it kind of revamped it with the Crafty Mistress. If you're out there, hello.
Is this rose box the WGN one?
Yes, that's it.
Should I run it?
Do you guys want to see the Roses illusion right now?
House Mayor Don says, Ms. Bliss can't watch you eat razor blades.
No, yeah, a lot of people can't. They're like watching me eat razor blades like this.
And they,
Yeah.
but he says, but I'll watch you dance.
Thank you, thank you.
And,
Keep tuning in on that TikTok.
we're getting people saying that they would like to see the rose thing.
Oh, very good. Then we'll roll that. We will roll that for you in a second because we'll, you know.
Ready?
Yeah, are you ready? Here we go. It's an appearance, and I was thrilled to finally get this. Like I say, we had kind of refurbished the routine, and we got to put it on national TV on WGN here in Chicago, and nationally on cable on WGN America. So this is and the guy in the robe, that's Morgoth back there. Say hi.
The crabby old man.
Yeah, yeah. That old crypt keeper back there. He's in there too. So you've got all of us, and I can't say anything more than that. We'll talk more about it afterwards. Enjoy the clip.
We are putting the trick in your trick or treat with Ron Fitzgerald, master of the dark realm. He has a show in Berwyn tonight. Take it away, Ron.
There were roses on her grave, but she wasn't in it.
So there's a rose in one of those? Is that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Freak me out a little bit.
He's cute though.
I don't like this, Larry.
I think it's going to turn into a big flower. It's going to turn into a whole bunch of flowers.
Person pop out of there?
Yeah, that'd be too much. Whoa!
Now, how did that happen?
You called it, Robin.
She doesn't look good, though.
No, she doesn't look too happy.
They've been out of sunlight for a while.
They look a nice couple, though.
Yeah. Boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, what's going to happen
Those
now?
have thorns. Be careful. Well, that is something. Oh, boy. Stay
no.
away, kids.
Run, kids! Run! See, the kids in these scary movies are always so stupid, isn't it?
Ooh.
Hey, check out Ron Fitzgerald's Dark Realm tonight. Cigars and Stripes in Berwyn. Fitzgerald'sRealm.com.
And we're back.
Berwyn. Now I'm doing Sven's show. Yeah, so that was us on the WGN News. Did you guys enjoy the roses? Very good. And again, thank you to WGN and Lady India, because she's, awesome. So awesome. And Gibbs Great Vampire. I love when they say they make a nice couple. That's very fun. And I love it when Larry Potash goes, "Run, kids!" That's my favorite part of the whole thing. They're wacky over there at WGN, which is why I love those guys.
Alex Painter says, I remember when Punk Monk #1 used to do that.
Yes, Punk Monk #1 and another Punk Monk. Sometimes there's a couple of Punk Monks in there. But yes, Punk Monk #1, you were in there before, back in the Charmed I'm Sure tour. Which again was, for those of you keeping track, back before the War on Terror.
There is a, Bill says we are on Facebook if you want to link up. I'm not quite sure how we would do that.
On
I think we
Facebook.
have to do that through phones.
We have to do, well, here's how it works. For all of you, for Bill, Ricky, if you want to be on, I will have to private message you a link. And then you click on the link, and that brings in the camera on, and mic on whatever device you're on, say it's your phone or a laptop or whatever setup you have. We can bring you in that way. That's how it works. So if you want me to send you a link, we will send you a link, and we can bring you in if you want to come and chat for a moment. Because that would be fun. You guys will love meeting these guys. These are a couple of my loved and oldest friends, and they are awesome. They are awesome. They're awesome. As is Punk Monk #1 out there, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be on camera.
No, I'm quite happy back here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you sending them? Can you get to them and get them codes?
that's what let's see.
You'll have to open.
Yes, I have a thing here where it says invite.
Yeah, you get the invite. Go to the invite tab and copy the link,
Copy to the clipboard.
and then
All right.
we'd have to go like.
I have to email it to them, apparently.
I don't know if you can get to Messenger from there. Then you'd have to. You could open up a second tab and go to Facebook and Messenger them, but I don't know if that'll work. Guys, can you put an email in the chat, and we will email it to you. You can always delete it afterwards, so it's not sitting there for an ever and ever and ever, and you're getting weird emails from people you don't know. Although maybe you want weird emails from people you don't know, and if so, but put an email you want me to send this link to in the chat, and Morgoth, will magically tech that over to you. I can text it to you as well, but probably good not to put your phone number in the chat. That would get a little weird, wouldn't it?
Okay, I got Bill's here.
All right. Send Mr. Bill his link. Very good.
I'm trying to. Copy this. No, I just lost it. Of course, nothing makes it easy. So.
No, it's not. It's usually easier if I had the phone, I could do it that way. But the phone is a little tapped out.
Okay, why don't you take a look and see if this phone is still.
Well, you know what you could do? And this is, yeah. How many people do we have in there right now?
About 15, I think.
All right, I tell you what though, the easiest thing to do, I'm gonna do something insane. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Hold on, I just sent.
Oh, were you able to send it to him? Okay.
I'm sending it to one to I think it's Bill.
Okay.
Or no,
To Ricky.
to Ricky.
Okay, good. Then once he gets that, he'll be
Or no,
able to.
Bill. Okay.
Oh,
And
to
then
Bill.
Ricky, I'm going to do Ricky's.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. So we're just all right. So we're not going to put it in the chat. So, because because then anybody can click on it, and that could be that could get a little crazy because that'll bog everything down. Not that I don't want to talk to all of you, because I do. I just want to bring those two guys in on camera for right now, and you can meet my friends, and we'll talk about Castle Blood and everything. Pardon?
Your phone's 28%.
I think we're fine. I think we got it worked around. So thank you. We can leave it as is. It's slow. It's charging really slow. Huh? Well, part of the problem is it's still in the adapter too. So it's slowing down going through that.
I sent it to both of them.
Okay. So all you guys,
Email that says invite.
it's in your email, it says invite. When you get the link, just click on the link, and then we can add you to the live stream once we see you. And then for the rest of you, how you guys doing out there? Are there any other questions I can wrangle with or chat with you on while we're waiting for Ricky and Bill to come on in, and you can meet a couple of my craziest show business friends? There have been a lot of show business friends actually. You know, Austin was in here, and then actually, you know,
Okay, Gravely's here.
Gravely, yay!
Gravely,
Excellent.
okay, he's very tiny, but he's there. Can you see and hear us?
Hey, it's the devil's buddy himself.
I hear you. Yes, Ricky. Hello.
How you
Are we
doing,
sure to be
my
Gravely? Are you in Gravely gear tonight, or is it Ricky tonight?
No, it's Ricky tonight.
It's Ricky tonight. All right, we'll get Gravely on.
You know, the
Your
older I
evil
get, the less
counterpart.
difference there is between them, so it doesn't really matter.
Not much.
Better. All right, I'm just still waiting.
Good up close. We'll get Bill in there. Well, we can start to talk to Ricky, and then
Yeah.
we'll get Bill will be along in a moment.
When he comes in, I'll let you know.
Perfect. So awesome. So how are you?
Hanging in there like the rest of the world, you know, trying not to
Excellent.
die and all that crap. Die again, anyway.
Yeah. Well, that is good. Are you vaccinated? Are you all good?
Yeah. This is our 2 weeks after our second for both of us here.
Awesome. That is good. How's everybody doing out there? How's Dawn and everybody?
Dawn is fine. She's right here playing
Hello.
playing video games.
Awesome. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Oh no, she's well. Everybody at the castle's well. We have a event coming up first weekend in June, and
Tell us about
Yep.
the June event and everything.
well, June event. We obviously couldn't open for the Christmas event or the St. Patrick's Day event.
and I would
and the
imagine
rest
you were
of the
closed
world
last
is kind of
October as well,
stolen.
weren't you?
What's that?
Wait, and what about last Halloween? You weren't open
Last
for that
Halloween
either.
we did okay. We
Did you do our? Oh, that's excellent. Good.
we did open. We did a
Mm-hmm.
reservation only, so we didn't have any lines.
Right.
You didn't have to go in with people you didn't know if you didn't want to. We
Perfect.
planned it to be down like 25-30%, and it was,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But you know, it's all
Well, that's to
good.
be expected with everything that was going on. Yeah.
Sure, we had to change the tour some. You know how touchy-feely
Mm-hmm.
we are, so all the props had to be stuff that could be wiped down in between groups.
Absolutely.
You know, that kind of stuff. Bill had Belfry had actually his new character, Sir Reginald, had
Sir Reginald.
all kinds of buttons and stuff he had to clean between every group. It was horrible.
Nice.
But we did okay for Halloween. We didn't open. We haven't been open since. We didn't do Christmas, St. Patrick's Day. We didn't do the halfway to Halloween show because every haunt in the damn world has decided that's a good title after all of these years of us doing it.
Everybody's jumped in on that, myself included. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, even AMC showing monster
Yes.
movies this week.
Oh yeah.
So instead,
Yes.
screw them all. We're doing Summerween, June 4th and 5th.
Oh, I like. Perfect.
So it'll be fine. It'll be a regular show. And, you know, we have some ghost hunts happening because our place is so messed up with ghosts.
That's what's so interesting is that you're in an actual like old, Gothic Victorian funeral parlor.
120-year-old,
120-year-old
funeral
Tell everybody
parlor.
about that. I wish we had. We will bring you video. We'll live stream and bring you some pictures and videos
Sure.
from Castle Blood because you guys have got to see Castle Blood.
Well, it was
tell
built
them.
by one of the four founders of our town. It was built in 1905.
Yeah.
Only two of those houses are still standing. From 1930 on to from 1930 to 2009, it was a funeral parlor owned by four different families.
Wow.
So there's lots of, and it was used for other things than it was used as a midwifery.
Really.
Although it
interesting.
wasn't like the cute Call the Midwife from BBC kind of things. I don't think it was.
Right.
all, you know.
Right. I think that's probably the first thing we all think about is
Now, sure, right? Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Think about that. Nobody, no cute little English girls were riding bicycles and going, "Oh, tickety boo, it'll be great," that kind of stuff.
Nice.
But yeah. Dawn says, "You don't know. That could have been how it was." So
That's too funny. But that's so, it's so, yeah.
Bill is now joined the group.
Bill is in. Bill, Sir Reginald, hello.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. You
There
were a
he
little
is.
frozen for a moment. You were quantumly locked, like a weeping angel for a moment. How you doing?
Frozen here, sorry.
It's chilly. You're in Buffalo.
hanging
It's
in
still
there.
cold there, isn't it?
Yep, and it's
Is he
possibly
frozen
going to
again?
snow tomorrow too, so you never know. It's got to be Buffalo.
It is. It's like the lake. You're on the wrong side of the lake. You get all that snow and cold over there.
Am I there? Am I there? Hello?
Yes,
There you are. There seems to be a bit of a lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that old
10 to
steam-powered
1, the
internet.
kids are playing their computer games, so.
Oh, you go
that's
unplug
what- yeah.
all that crap.
They're eating up your bandwidth. That's right. That is awesome. It's
So-
good. Well, I
Yeah.
can't see you guys right now because he's got the screen, but it's good to see you guys and it's good to hear you right now.
So yeah, Bill can tell you too. Or I know he's been keeping
good
you up
to-
to date on the crazy old building. It's
Yes.
something. After 2009, when the last funeral parlor director passed away, it just laid fallow for a couple years.
Yeah.
And we got it off the county repository before they tore it down. The poor thing.
Wow.
So we spend all our time and money trying to fix it, let alone fixing it for real, let alone doing the Halloween parts.
Well, absolutely. I mean, and
Right.
it looks amazing from because I haven't been out there yet, which is why I'd love to get out there and see it firsthand. But it looks great. It's such a perfect place for what you're doing. Although now you've got all this paranormal activity happening in the actual haunted attraction then, right?
Oh yeah, if you think Bentleyville was a mess, this thing's
Yeah.
doubly so.
Well, that's what you get for putting your haunt where
yeah.
dead people live.
Well, that's true. That's
Mm-hmm.
true. But it does help juice the customers a little bit because
Yeah.
the customers tell me, hey, where in this one room how did that guy touch me from behind? Like, lady, you were standing against a wall. There's no,
Exactly.
eh.
How cool is that? So for you guys out there, you want to get out there to Castle Blood. If you want a haunted attraction, you have to get out to Castle Blood. And tell them where you're at. Tell them where you're located there outside of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're down in the Mon Valley, about 18 miles south of Pittsburgh, right on the river. It's in Monessen, Pennsylvania. If you're traveling far, it's right off of Interstate I-70 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I guess from Buffalo we're 5 hours, unless Bill's driving, then we're 3.5 or 4.
2 hours and 15 minutes. And
Yeah,
that depends on how
exactly.
much coffee he's had.
Exactly. So
Don't
yeah,
say that
we
too
open
loud,
for
Ricky.
we open for October, and we open for a bunch of other shows around the season during normal times, a lot of other holidays and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
good time. This is our 29th Halloween already, buddy.
Wow.
Uh,
That's amazing. Yeah, are you planning for the big
Yep.
30th anniversary?
yeah, we are. We are. Dawn's already come up with a theme for the show for the 30th, so it'll be pretty fun, I think.
You might need a gothic illusionist for that.
We
Maybe.
might. You need to come out before to figure out where the hell we would put you, but yes.
Well, that would be the thing. I'll just be eating razor blades in the parlor. That would be great.
and then we'll do the show.
Yeah, I could do just a stand-up show, kind of like I do here down
That's right.
far beneath the realm in the Batcave down here. We could do that because we had done that before. Well, at one point you had that outside. You had the school nearby, and we were able to do the show there.
Yeah, boy, that was the first year we
Right.
were like official, charging money and open more than just for trick or treat.
Yeah,
that was crazy times. I was just
Yep.
thinking of that the other day.
yeah, big time, big time.
That's a long time ago. That was 95. You're
Back
old.
before the war on
Back
terror.
before the war on terror.
Yeah.
Why?
Before
Those
the
whippersnappers
pandemic of
don't
2020.
understand.
Yes.
And it's amazing because only me and Bill have gray hair. I don't know what the hell's going on with you.
I know.
It's like Nordle on Doctor Who. It's invisible.
Oh, is that it?
I do a lot of shaving. I do a lot of shaving.
Back two, or you just let that go?
You're
No,
welcome.
just yeah. We'll
All
just
right.
drop that one.
Yep. Ah, yes.
Oh my.
Says, look at,
So do you see what I'm wearing, Ron?
Wait, Caitlin says what?
check out all the cool dudes.
Check out Caitlin.
Yep.
Caitlin, hello.
Oh, gee.
Is that
As
Caitlin?
in
Caitlin?
Scully?
Is that your Caitlin?
It's Caitlin Anthony.
Oh, okay. Hello.
I'm like, what?
All the crazy dudes.
Oh yeah.
The haunters, the weirdos, the professional bohemian weirdos we are.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Say, Ron, do you
Yeah,
see what I'm
especially
wearing?
with Trans World coming up, man. It's like that was the first time meeting you. That's why I had to throw that train wreck comment in there.
Oh, yes.
That was spring of '95.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
Well, I remember it because it's like Bill had started working with you, and then Bill introduced me to you because Bill and I had known each other since '85 when we were working in amusement parks,
Yeah.
Yep.
which was yes, crazy.
Well, Bill moved in to live with me for a little while, and he saw that we were changing from some of our other variety arts performance styles. How's that
Yeah.
for vagueness? Into the Halloween thing all the time. He's like, I have a box of VHS tapes you need to watch.
The cable show. Yes.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Some of them are on the YouTube channel. So
I
if
seen
you're
those,
watching on
I've watched-
YouTube, you can
Yeah.
see a bunch of them right here on the YouTube channel right now. If you're watching on the Evil Book of Face, go over, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and watch. There'll be more of them popping up there soon, as well as crazy stuff like this, and more from Castle Blood later.
Yeah, because for everybody, the first time I met Ron was when I walked on the set of a 2-hour live show.
Yes. Wasn't that like the All Night Realm thing we were doing?
Yes, it had started at midnight.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. It started
Your
late.
first live show.
Yes. Which is weird because it's like what we used to have a cable studio to do, I now do from here,
Yeah.
right here, which is freaking awesome. So I love that. But yeah, so we all did kind of, well, Bill and I knew each other for quite a while, but then we all gathered around like the Halloween haunt stuff, and it was the cable show. All of that.
Right.
And, security and Voodoo Baby. Voodoo Baby misses you. He's back,
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah.
That's, yeah, we're gonna go with that. That's good.
Good answer. Good answer.
He'd been cryogenically frozen since the cable show, but I woke him up to have fun with the pandemic. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Well,
happy
tell him
about that.
tell him that some of his lines we have stolen and still use in the castle to this day.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Especially the most famous one, I think, is the makeup hurts like hell, but what a great effect. When you dressed him up as Pinhead for Halloween trick-or-treating. Yeah.
You ever drop the fat, naked, horny Santa line in there at all, anywhere? In the Christmas show, maybe? Huh? That's one of my favorite Voodoo Baby lines.
No. Our Christmas show is actually a family show.
Family show. Well, for the Addams family, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is right. So what happens on the summer show, on the Summerween, right?
Yep. Well, this is the first one we've done. And you know how we do kind of a, on one hand, the show has been a continually going on story for 29 years.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we skew the theme each for every show.
Yeah.
So you have a different game and different challenges. And for those that don't know, it's kind of like, I'm not saying we invented the escape room scenario, but if they'd all send me a check, I'd appreciate it.
How about it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because we've always had magic and the games and challenges and stuff like that.
Long before
wrapped
escape
into
rooms
a
showed up. Exactly.
back when all the haunted house industry was telling all of us that we were nuts to do that. That'll never work.
Right.
You know?
Well, they didn't understand the theatrical elements that you were already weaving into it. Most of the haunters don't get that. In fact, there was a whole lot of them, especially at a certain amount of time. They were trying to automate the whole thing, to just put animatronics in the whole thing, and then take out the human element entirely.
Which for some of them did work out for this past year.
You could do that,
Right.
and this past year it would have been an advantage.
Oh, our
but,
friend Professor Nightmare in
largely
Salem, that's exactly what he did.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah, no actors at all.
Wow.
So that way he didn't have any of the problems. Every
Well,
hour he shut
in
down
this
to
case,
clean
that
the
would be
place.
good, but I would think, but that's a far cry from having people that, characters that can then interact with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the
So
Summerween
it's a,
show, the
Right.
theme of the Summerween show is going to be investigating local myths and mythologies, both around the castle and around the local area.
cool.
So kind of like and I'm sure some of it will be like always. Some of it's a little wacky, then some of it's a little darker, and So they'll have to figure the stuff out and figure out what's real and what's not real, and see how they do.
Nothing's real. It's all quantum. It's fluctuating in and out of, from particles to elements to waves of energy. So what now? I was going to say, you kind of did explain it how it's different and everything. And do we have any? Is there anybody in the chat? Anybody watching us talk about the castle? Do you have any questions for Bill or Ricky about the castle or their characters or anything like that?
Caitlin wrote something that said, "Where's the exploding popcorn ball?"
On Facebook.
Exploding popcorn balls?
Ron Fitzgerald's realm.
That might be a reference to the cable show.
What's that?
The exploding
Probably.
popcorn balls? Or did you guys have exploding popcorn balls out at the castle?
No.
It sounds.
Our own TV show we stopped
Yeah.
doing it. I won't say cancel. Before we started putting some of the old realm things.
Yeah.
For those that don't know or might have think they heard, especially in the Chicagoland area, might have think they heard of us. Castle Blood's Midnight Monster Hop was a horror hosty show like Svengoolie, and that time slot he has now on MeTV, when he was still just on, I don't know the Chicago station he was originally on. That was actually our time slot for a while.
Channel 32 for a while, and then now he's on 26 to you. Yeah.
Okay, so the MeTV slot, that's
Right.
a national thing, that was actually ours for a couple of years.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was big fun because we used to show some of the old clips from your show too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far and wide.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
But now we have to apparently redo the show so that it's all dancing for TikToks, I hear. So,
I think you could do some ooky spooky TikTok.
Yeah, well, Bill always good for the tap dancing for us. Right.
Are
I
you?
got tapped
still
dancing
tap
around once
dancing?
in a while.
Every now and then.
Oh, always.
So Bill, tell me about this new character you come up with. He says, Ricky was saying, not Belfry, but Sir.
Oh, Sergey?
No, not that
Sergey.
one.
Cutting out a little bit. What? Oh,
Sir Reginald.
Sir Reginald.
Oh, Sir Reginald. Oh, it was he's a crazy Australian kind of guy that was running around getting all this stuff for the what's it called, Ricky? My brain's frying.
Yeah, we have a cryptozoology room, a really big, large one now.
Oh, yeah.
With all of Professor Scry's collection and
Yep.
my collection and stuff like that. And so Bill did kind of a Australian steampunk explorer kind of thing.
Nice.
It was fun. I got to be seeing everything. Oh, come on there, come on, lassies. There we go. No problem, eh? So had all the steampunk stuff all over the place. And I had a great outfit. It was so much fun. It was just different to play somebody, than Belfry had been doing for so many years and Sergey once in a while.
Right.
But having actually, he was human. He wasn't really anybody that was. He wasn't, a vampire or anything like that. He was actually almost normal.
Well, that's the thing I don't think anybody knows about is that all the different kind of characters. A lot of them are vampires and based in the vampire world, but then there's other characters in the castle as well.
Right, like the year before that, Bill was the Grim Reaper at the end of the show. Since it is a game scenario, and Dawn had written a show about all the different ways mortals can die, and we put them to the test, which was hilarious for us.
Great fun.
We, of course, had the Grim Reaper at the end of the show, testing them and seeing how they did.
Nice.
So he spent the whole year in black robes and a skull mask, and so he needed to do something a little crazier and wackier and funnier this year.
Perfect. Well, I look forward to getting out there.
It was nice to be able to get the makeup late. make up late and not to worry about getting into my spots almost 8:30. It was nice.
Oh, when you were the Reaper, yeah, you were because you're the last one.
Yeah.
I bet it was fun to do the Reaper too, though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's always fun. I did it back in it was almost 2000 when we had the Reaper on the back porch.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And did it back then, and they just brought it back to do this one. So the same outfit, same everything. So it was pretty fun to revisit that character and get really mean and nasty with these people. So it was pretty fun.
Well, yeah, because the idea of that costume and everything alone is gonna make some people nervous.
Oh yeah.
Very fun. So do you have?
Well, and he's the arbiter. As the arbiter of death, they had to. There were 13 different challenges on different ways that mortals can die, and we set them out that we told them in the beginning that it was just to teach them what to look out for, and they'll have a good life and all that nonsense. But it really was just so we could watch them die all night, all month. And so they had to do 13 different ways. So there was it was by hanging, by electrocution, by werewolf, just all different kind of things. And some of them took magic effects, and some of them were games to figure out how to avoid it, and stuff like that. And but they had to still, like always, collect these little lucky talisman token things to show how they did throughout. Oh, like they had to get a silver bullet if they figured out how to not die by werewolf,
Right.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So they have to show up with all this stuff, hoping they have the right things, and go into this little room and talk to the Grim Reaper to let him see if they actually did everything okay.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
And that's
a lot
right
of people,
into a
some
Netflix
people
series. Come
didn't
on.
get anything.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people didn't get anything. Yeah.
Some people came back because they lost.
Yeah, some people came back because they lost and wanted to figure out and do it again. And of course, it's gotten a little more sophisticated in the years because now with the escape room type things, we're keeping up to date with all that.
Yeah.
So we can change the game on any one person, like in the
Daily.
middle of it while they're doing it if we want. It's like if they
We did that
decide to
last
kick
year,
us
didn't we?
off, it's like, oh, you're totally gonna die. You're gonna die right now.
Do you have the game set for Summerween?
A little bit, yeah. It's all, like I said, it's all about mythological creatures and monsters for that one.
Local mythology.
Trying to figure out which ones might be real. Trying to figure out what in the world, why regular people have fantasized some of these things when they're actually so rough and horrible, and try to stay away from humans. Because we get a little, as you know from forever, we get a little preachy and have an opinion. The show has an opinion about the world and about what's going on in the world.
Which is what's fun about it.
Really?
Right. So all these magical creatures have learned how to hide themselves because, the people in power, they don't really want people that are a little different to have a say in anything.
Exactly.
So,
It's
we'll let the
subversive in
monsters
that way, which is what's so awesome about it.
Yeah. Like the time we did the whole money is the root of all evil speech, and I had to do it to the one local billionaire that showed up and sponsors the castle. And he sat there, and I was in the room like, son of a bitch. Oh, well. What are you going to do?
Nice.
Oops.
How are we doing on time?
We're coming up on an hour.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go here in a minute. But thank you
we've
for
taken
being
up all
on.
your
Thanks
time.
for
Is that what you're
hanging out
saying?
for the live stream, and then letting me bring you guys on tonight with actually no notice at all. So thank you.
It's getting us to shut up. That's the tricky part.
As always.
Well, everything was going fine until the camera crashed on the first go round, and then we were all good. There's always something. It's like you were saying, Bill. It's like it's not a show until there's a tech problem. Right.
Oh my.
Yes. Like that night at that club where the leg was coming off the illusion.
the cremation over at
A cremation
was
illusion.
it?
That's right. You don't want to light something on fire
What was
with
that?
somebody in it if the leg's coming off the damn thing. So, yeah. That was
but who
wrangly.
was standing next to it holding it up? Who was holding it up from not falling over? Hello.
Well, yeah, that would probably
you.
be you. I wasn't even there, and I can tell it's probably you.
Oh yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
that's what Bill does for your show, for my show, for any show he's part of.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can't see him too much, but you can hear him. There's one of the cable shows, Fitzgerald's Realm,
original.
in the
It's
list
the original
that's in the
one, Ron.
playlist for cable shows.
This is-
In the Forbidden Realm one, you can see there's a little bit of Bill and a little clip of us after that show in there.
He's showing in T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Bill is showing his T-shirt.
It's.
Oh, you got your T-shirt on?
It's a very small picture for me. I can't.
I got the '85 T-shirt on.
Wow, thank you. Very nice. Lovely, lovely. That is vintage. That is super vintage. I'm surprised it's not dust by now. I'm impressed that you still have it. So
It's.
thank you.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's one of those I don't really wear. It's in the back of the closet. Where it
You have to have
belongs.
it framed and up on the wall. Come on, it's like a Michael Jordan jersey. You got to put that thing up on the wall.
next to my ringling one. I'll put it up next to it.
That's right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yes. Because for those of you guys, you don't know this yet, but Bill is also a Ringley Brothers trained clown. He went to clown college.
Yep. Well, that's how Ricky and I met, also.
Yeah.
Back in
Yes.
the 80s clowning, yeah.
Yep. The me-
Very awesome.
Oh yeah.
Ah, guys, I want to hang out. We got to get together. I know Bill and I
will.
were just talking about this.
Yeah, well, and anytime you want us to come waste all the time of your regular viewers, just let us know and we'll come on with you.
We'll do it. I got to get you guys in costume and on here. I've got to come out and live stream from the castle.
Yep, that's fine. No problem.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk. Maybe we can have you make some video that we could roll on the show too.
Yeah, we have one of the youngsters that's going to help us with that.
Ah, that's good.
So yeah. Allegedly, but that's how it works.
Yeah, we'll run promo. Give me a submarine promo and we'll pimp you out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to see
producing.
any of the clips of our old show, just like go on YouTube and look for either Castle Blood or Midnight Monster Hop. And
Are they?
can,
Do you have your own channel? Are they?
Yeah, we have two
different
channels. One that I started, and one that the old TV station started. So you can either just search Castle Blood or Midnight Monster Hop,
Okay.
and you'll find ridiculous.
Yeah. Put the name or the links in the comments, and then
Sure.
that way people can go right over to YouTube
Sure.
and find you.
Yeah,
And
no problem.
remember to the Castle Blood one, subscribe. And if you're watching on YouTube or the Evil Book of Face, please go to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit like because it sends it into the YouTubeverse. And comment if you have any comments on anything, any questions. Tell us how you're enjoying the show. Say hi, and remember to share it as well. You can share this stuff out on your other social. We greatly appreciate it when you do that. Also, I'm going to bring it up again. If you want to get any of my merch, here's the Gear Bubble store coming up right now. Yeah, it is. Sure, it is. You got to bring that thing up. Gearbubble.com.
Yes, it
dot
is.
GB or no /GB store / Fitzgerald's Realm. Shirts, masks, hoodies, cups, mugs. That's all in there.
Thongs, everything.
And also, since we're like PBS, if you'd like to support the channel and the live streams, the virtual tip skull is always open. That is paypal.me / Fitzgerald's Realm.
Wow.
And I greatly appreciate your support via the tip skull. The tip skull loves it when you shove money in his face. Woohoo! Woohoo!
I got
Let's hear it for the
nothing.
tip skull. For Ricky and Bill Baldwin, Ricky Dick, you guys, everybody, a nice round of applause for my friends from the castle.
Thanks for letting us
Yes.
steal your show for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, good. We gotta do more of this. I miss you guys. It's been way too long since we've been able to
Same.
hang out and cause trouble. Since I've been able to turn to Bill and go, put on some dark clothes. We're going out to steal a sign off a building.
Yep.
All right, we'll
Yep.
talk soon. We'll arrange all
Good.
that.
We will talk to you very soon. Stay safe. Stay
Cool.
healthy. Make things dark and sticky and weird and ooky spooky fun out there at the castle and everything. So yay.
Cool.
Yeah.
right.
And we'll be back on. We'll be back on with more stuff with you guys later.
All right, good night, everybody.
Thank you. Hello.
now by yourself.
All right, it's me. We're back. Those are my awesome friends, Bill and Ricky from Castle Blood, and I've known them a long time. A couple of awesome friends and performers, professional bohemian weirdos like myself. So, anything else? We're going to wrap out of here. We've been about an hour, so I'm going to have to go soon. We're going to have to feed Morgoth another egg roll before he passes out. Yes. So, yes. Any final comments, questions, anything from you guys out there? Did you enjoy the show tonight? Thank you so much, and thanks for everybody coming on. I would have brought, there was actually a couple more guys in there I would have brought on for a moment. We'll get them wrangled for you later.
A suggestion of running some of your old clips from your show.
Yeah.
And have a commentary being run.
A commentary?
Yeah, sort of like,
Oh, yeah.
Sharing it and commenting about it.
Yeah. Comments on the clips?
Yeah.
Like from the cable show or
Yeah.
from, yeah. We'll have to do that. We'll have to get some in there. But if you want to see the cable show, Fitzgerald's Realm, there's a whole playlist of it on the YouTube channel, which you're probably watching on YouTube. Some of you elsewhere. So, anything else in the chat?
That seems to be about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for showing up, hanging out, and I'll be back with you with another live extravaganza soon. Keep watching the social and everything. Watch the YouTube channel. There'll be more Dark Sticky Fun popping up there very soon. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the top 6 gothic romance horror movies, and that one did good. That was fun. You guys seem to enjoy that. Got a lot of good comments on there. So if you haven't seen that one yet, go check that out. And like I said, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And for now, it's me. Oh, wait, here, come here, Ed, come here. Oh, there he is. He came to say goodnight. So this is me, Ron Fitzgerald, Master of the Dark Realm, and Ed, the Deadhead, saying, stay dark and sticky, and hello.